Hello, fuckers. What's up? Welcome back
Yeah, video demonetized.
to the Untitled Anime Podcast, episode 7.
We found the time to do another episode before 6 weeks passed.
Yeah. I think it's been 2, right?
It's been like a week and a half. It's been a week since we uploaded the episode, so
That's
2
pretty
since
good.
we recorded.
That's pretty good.
We're being a little more lax on our schedule due to the fact that me and Alan both want to kill ourselves from the amount of work that we have to do constantly right now.
Yeah, it's okay, though.
Been working on math
all
homework
good.
for the last 7 hours. But yeah, everything's good.
All good. I had a bombshell of a midterm.
Yeah, I kind of want to... You should talk about that, actually.
Okay, I'm going to talk about it real quick. So this midterm was... it's a machine learning course. And it's like mostly like probability stats stuff. It's a nightmare because I have no background in either of those things and like calculus and all that. And the midterm is 24 hours, 30 pages long. The prof basically said, if you're well prepared, you will probably need about 3 hours. And now that's kind of like a meme in our class. Like the fact that she said that is like a meme in our class because I don't think a single person took less than 10 hours. And I took like 13 or 14 hours. I slept at 7 a.m. that night.
Is that the longest you've ever is that the longest you've ever done a test for?
Yeah, for sure. It's like probably the most like ridiculous test experience I've ever had. Maybe the hardest exam I've written. Maybe.
That's ridiculous.
Know. Yeah. It was crazy.
I'm glad it's over. Tests, but nothing like that. Like my test is timed for an hour and a half, so
I would have rather had that. There's basically there's 2 ways because with like online testing, you can either do one which is like proctoring, like you have the same test in like the same amount of time as usual, except like they like enforce that you like turn on your camera and shit like that, all that whatever. Right. Or there's the other way, which is just to make it so that it's open book and they extend the time, but they make the test so ridiculously fucking hard that if you cheat, it doesn't even matter. Like they expect you to cheat, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. My college is like, I know you're not looking up the answers. It would be a shame if you went on Quizlet and found the entire exam.
Yeah.
I went to my local brewery. I go there a lot now. They're expensive as fuck, and they had a new flavor. So I haven't done this in a few episodes, but I have a beer, pumpkin pie beer.
I saw that earlier I think you were holding that earlier, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
So a pumpkin pie beer for my local brewery. I'm wearing a shirt for a different local brewery.
The real fans remember Yeehaw.
The real fans remember Yeehaw, but this is pumpkin pie ale. Normally I like to try these things for the first time, but this is all I had, and I've already drank 3 of these. So breweries are expensive, by the way. I don't know if you're a beer drinker. Like I know you're not personally, but like you're a beer drinker, and you don't just drink like the shitty quality beer. Like you want to drink like nice beer, you got to go pay like $20 for a 4-pack at like a local place, and you become like a snob.
Yeah, I'm not a beer person, but like definitely that's a thing. That's definitely a thing where like people who are super obsessed with beer, just like big brain the fuck out of beer.
I don't know if I told the story last episode, but I traveled recently, and I went to a brewery that was outside, and they had so many beer flavors I didn't know what to get, so I just got like one of everything and tried it all. Like 16 beers.
Damn.
It was a good time. Yeah. It tasted pretty good. I like beer. I'm a beer snob. I'm a beer bitch. I shook my leg. I told myself I'd stop.
No, once is okay. If you like if people watch the last episode, like you'll see Tyler's. I was telling him earlier that Tyler's camera footage just looked like this the whole time.
Yeah, probably not as bad as what you're doing, but
no, definitely not. But I'm a leg shaker too.
Yeah, and I always prop my leg up on my desk, so I gotta stop doing that.
My desk is like flimsy. I think it's gonna break soon. Like if I put a little too much pressure on it, it's gonna like collapse, and everything I own will.
I feel like you've had this desk for a long time, and this problem has been a thing for a long time.
No, it's different desks. Every desk.
Oh, I remember you had a desk that broke, and you were like, I feel like it's gonna break if I put anything on it, and then like you're like, yep, it broke, but I'm gonna try to fix it.
No, that was so my old desk. back in last year in university, I had to, because that desk like I had bought from like another person, like the person who had lived there where I lived last year, like the year before.
Right.
And I don't know if that made sense. I just said a bunch of words. Basically, I was gonna sell that desk before moving out, and while I was taking it apart, a piece of it just like completely like snapped, and I had to duct tape it back together. And I was just, because at that point I'd already packed, like most of my furniture was gone, so I was just basically standing in an empty room with a broken desk, waiting for someone to come pick it up in a few hours' time. And I had to, and I was like, what do I do?
You text them and be like, hey, it broke. Lol.
Yeah, I was like frozen there for a while. I was like, I hate this. I hate everything about my existence right now. What the fuck?
Did you text them and you're like,
so
hey, can't?
Yeah. So I duct taped the desk, and then I texted them like, so I don't think I said I broke it. I think I said like something happened. I definitely shifted the blame onto something else because I didn't want to seem like a dumbass, because I totally was.
So did you end up still selling it to them for like low price, or they just
he was really nice about it. I offered to sell it for a lower price, but he was like, it's fine. So shout outs to that guy. I don't remember his name, but he's a homie.
Very shout outs to that guy.
Yeah, he's a homie.
Alan, I had a moment the other this morning, actually. No. Did I get off work this morning? Yeah. So I work night shifts, so my days are all mixed up. So at my job, you have to clock in and out with your phone. And my coworker talked to me as I was clocking out with my employee number, and I was like, okay. And then I looked down at the phone, I'm like, oh my god, what's my next number? And that's when I realized that I don't know my employee number, I just know the order to press the buttons on the
muscle
keypad.
Memory.
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot, actually.
So I'm like, Jesus, I really am like attached to technology so much, like, because I only memorize a few people's phone numbers, and like I'm just like I used to, because I worked on phones for years, and I'd be like, hey, what's your passcode? And people would be like, oh, I don't know it, I gotta type it. And I'm like, dumbass.
I gotta do it. Yeah,
I was like, dumbass. And I'm like, and now I understand why people don't remember their passcodes to shit, because they just muscle memory the buttons.
Yeah.
Now I want to like create an experiment where I somehow like just give someone a keyboard, but I replace like 2 keys on it.
I think I only know like 4 phone numbers. Maybe like 4 or 5. And they're all from like 10 years ago.
I remember 2 right now. Like, and I remember a bunch of ones that don't exist anymore. I remember my old phone numbers. Excuse me.
That's totally like the generational, like, there's always a generational phone like thing. Like a gatekeeping phone thing between generations. Like before it was like, do you know how to like do the fucking spinny thing? Which I don't. I've never done that.
The what?
The spinny thing. You know the old telephones that had the spinny thing?
Oh yeah, I used to have a toy one of those that actually worked like a real phone.
The spinny thing. I've never actually used one.
They're cool.
And boomers will be like, man, you're like, because there'd be like fucking segments on like Ellen or Jimmy Kimmel or whatever, or like they invite like young people to like use a typewriter, and then they make fun of them for not being able to use a typewriter.
I was born in this weird generational gap where I know how to use all this shit. I know what a cassette tape is. I used cassette tapes. Like I was born in that gap where everything shifted over.
Yeah. We were a transition period for sure.
So it's pretty cool. So I know everything.
Wow, you know everything, don't you?
Everything in the world. Yeah, it's pretty much, that's my week's been really uneventful now that I think about it. Oh my god, I just worked and did schoolwork.
Wow, welcome to the student life. When someone asks you, like, how was your week? And you're like, it's been a week?
Yeah, and it blows your mind. My semester's almost over. Like, my semester's over in 3 weeks.
Yeah, fuck you. Actually, mine's over in like 4 weeks.
I have finals on my last week. Like, my last finals, November 24th. Whatever. It's going to be a difficult test. It's going to be math. Yeah, I got my exam. Like, I got an exam 3 in my computer forensics class today. I'm like, wait, didn't I just do exam 2? And I'm like, oh, that was 3 weeks ago. Where did time go? So I have to do that before Friday. So
I can't wait till like
I haven't really
times.
Yeah, I haven't even really got to play many video games. I bought Xenoblade Chronicles like a while back, and I just hit the 5-hour mark in the game.
How is it?
I really like it. At first, I was really annoyed because it's hard as hell. but I was doing a side quest, and you clearly weren't meant to do that side quest then. So that was my fault. And I got to a point where I was really interested in the story, and now I'm like actually where the point where the game takes off. It's not in the like prologue period. Now you know like what the goal is and stuff.
It only took 5 hours.
That's pretty standard for
Yeah,
JRPG.
that's pretty standard.
Also, 2 of those hours is me just dying to the same fucking enemy over and over.
I mean, there's
One
two
thing I
types
like
of
about
gamers.
that game. One thing I like about that game, when you die, you just go back to the beginning of like the dungeon you're in. It doesn't like reload you to a different save. Also, I might be wrong, but I don't think there's healing items on Xenoblade because your health regens automatically when you're outside of a fight. It's kind of interesting.
You go back to the beginning of the dungeon?
Sort of. It's not like a big dungeon. Like it's a cave with like 4 hallways. And you just start at the beginning of it.
Okay, I was just thinking how much I would hate that.
At least in my experience, it's probably not big. I've only done one dungeon.
Yeah, if they're not that big, then it's fine.
It's a strange game.
There's basically there's 2 types of gamers. There's like the donkey types who are like, if it takes you 5 hours to like get to anything real, like fuck your game. And then there's people who are like, you know what, this is fine. This is normal.
I look at that stuff
Abuse
in like
me.
I look at that stuff in relative terms. If I know the game's long as hell, 5 hours isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. And I do that for shows too. Like if a show's long, but it sucks for the first 20 episodes, I can usually excuse it because I've got a couple hundred to go.
Speaking of shows that are long and that sucked for the first 20 episodes.
Hunter?
No, Black Clover.
Oh, Black Clover. Yeah, that show's fire right now. No, the show isn't. The manga's fire right now.
The show is
pretty garbage, but
it's still in like
arc.
Yeah, it's still in hiatus land. I mean, there's not much else they can do really. It's
no, they'll catch up to the manga if they try.
Yeah, they're in this like scary situation right now where if they go too hard, like that's why like just stop it right now and change it into a seasonal anime. Like just do that, and then the quality will probably go up too.
They're not going to do that. It prints money.
Wait, has Studio Pierrot ever done a seasonal show ever?
I don't think so.
I can't. Oh no, Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh,
but that's it.
Okay.
I don't think there's any, I can't think of anything else.
Did they only do season 1 or did they do Route A and Re?
I don't know. I think they did all of them.
Oh no. They'd probably screw it up then.
Which explains a lot.
They'd probably fit all of this next stuff in Black Clover in like 4 episodes and be like, "Did you get all that?" Fuck Tokyo Ghoul, man. Sorry, I'm tired. My brain's still. I've been making charts all day on stats and shit. So
it's your job to read out the thing. I'm not even opening. I don't even have the doc open.
You have 5 monitors and you chose not to open it?
Okay, I was telling you earlier how look at my face. This is me when I open the doc. Right? It goes like this. I hate it. It's so blinding.
Have you been watching or reading anything lately? Because I have only been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, but I did start a manga that I will talk about.
I'm watching a dick ton of things. Again, as usual. Like too many.
Yeah, you're keeping up with the weekly shit. I plan on starting all that weekly shit. I've already dropped Noblesse. It only took 2 episodes for me to be like, no, I don't want to watch this.
So I'm watching Black Clover, as usual. I'm watching Noblesse. I'm watching Higurashi. I haven't watched the original Higurashi.
I'm gonna watch it on Halloween.
This one just finished like their first like arc thing. And I think it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. It's genuinely spook, which is very rare from anime. Yeah. Like I went in not expecting it to be actually spook, but it is at times actually spook. So
That's pretty good.
I'll give it credit for spooking me.
Oh shit, I totally forgot I had a birthday between last episode and this episode.
Yeah, happy birthday. Again.
Thanks. I went out of town.
Tyler's 22.
Came back in town. 22. I got like 5 birthday wishes this year. No, they were like 10. But I remember a couple years ago I got like 150 and I felt like 5. I know, right?
I remember seeing the decline of like Facebook happy birthdays put on your wall because you used to get like 100 and then the next year you'd get like 50 and now I get like 10 and it's like, where did you people go?
I remember when Skype would tell everyone it's my birthday, so I'd get a message from everyone.
I used to go every year on my birthday. I'd load up whatever Pokemon game was the most recent one, and they would tell you happy birthday, and I'd be like, thanks.
I didn't even load up Sword and Shield. I think I'd already traded the game by then.
Thanks, Pokemon.
I've only been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, which is still quality as hell. But I did start a manga that was recommended to me by Giguk. And that is Record of Ragnarok, which is, in their words, God of High School wishes it could be this.
What they actually said?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I've only seen a bit of God of High School because it's confusing and dumb, but that's just my thing now. I don't feel guilty about dropping shows after 2 episodes because if I don't like it, I'm not going to waste my fucking time.
True.
I'm not going to waste my time with Noblesse unless I hear it's amazing.
I don't think you're not going to hear that.
So for Record of Ragnarok, everybody who wants to know about it, there's only like 35 chapters, so it's going to get an anime at some point. It's huge in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
and
you're that sure?
I'm pretty sure. I was just as sure as I am Chainsaw Man's going to get an anime.
Oh, okay.
So it's about the gods, like Zeus and Thor and all these gods. And every 1,000 years they have a meeting and they're like, should we kill humans or should we let them be? And after 7 million years, they're like, yeah, let's kill them. And then there's like a Valkyrie and she's like, wait, what if we had them defend themselves? A 13-on-13 tournament between 13 of the strongest gods and 13 of the strongest / most famous people in history. And
wait, who are the people?
The people, I know for a fact Jack the Ripper is there. I know that Adam, like from Adam and Eve, like Genesis book, is there. I'm still on the first like major fight, and it's Thor versus, I forget his name. He was considered the strongest man in history. He was like a Chinese.
Hercules?
No. I think Hercules is also in it. I can actually figure this out. But yeah, like,
So basically, this is like just a gigantic fucking tournament arc, just like God of High School. But better.
Yeah, but like they actually weave the backstories in pretty well.
Oh, okay, thank God, because I hated the backstories of God of High School.
Yeah, so it's pretty good, and it's just I'm interested to see where it goes. Like I said, it's like some commander, Zeus something. I think he's Chinese.
Sure.
And I know that Jack the Ripper's there. I think Hercules. I don't know if Hercules is on the human side. I just feel like
when the humans just get fucked.
Yes, but like, no. They create. So they give the humans like divine weapons so they can't break. Like, because gods are like, wait, why didn't we kill you in one hit? And Valkyrie's like, oh, haha, I gave the humans a divine weapon so it can't be broken by your weapon.
The homie Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Who's Valkyrie? Is that a person?
Like a Valkyrie, like
a Valkyrie, like just one. Yeah. Okay.
Like I forget her name. I've only read 4 chapters. I started it last night. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I watched like 3 episodes of God of High School and thought this sucks and stopped.
I'm also watching. What else am I watching? I'm watching. I don't remember if I talked about any of these last episode, but whatever. I'll just say it again. I'm watching Haikyuu. Not much to say about that. It's Haikyuu, duh. Tonikaku Kawaii, which is like fluff show about like marriage. I'm pretty sure it's another one of those shows that like conspiracy theory, like the Japanese government is like funding the hell out of the show to like promote like sex. Yeah, and marriage. Like, please get married.
Having like a sex problem because of all the virtual
like everyone's
documentary about that.
Well, it's not because of virtual girlfriend stuff. It's because it's because of like work culture there, right? Like
but there was like a documentary on like how there was these virtual girlfriends, and it was actually contributing to the population of Japan. I think they were doing that though. Like I think it was helping the overpopulation Japan is once having.
Wow.
Like they had the documentary, they asked the guy like, "Hey, would you break up with your virtual girlfriend or your wife?" And he couldn't decide.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck is Japan?
Well, I mean, I don't think manga is gonna help with that, is it? Isn't it gonna make like the waifu affinity stronger and the real girl affinity weaker?
I don't fucking know.
But yeah, that's solid. I'm caught up with the manga for that one, so there's no surprises. I know what it is. It's a fluff. It's just fluff. If you want fluff, there you go. Then there's Jujutsu Kaisen. I imagine we'll talk about it more in depth because we are sharing that show.
Yep, that's one of the few shows that I'm able to keep up with. Like every other show, I'm like having to watch like sporadically.
I think I did talk about what is it called again? The Day I Became a God. Last episode, did I?
Yeah. You know, there's not really much to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. There's not like okay, so it's really good, but there's not a lot going on yet, really, to be in like.
Well, it's only been like 4 episodes, so.
Yeah, isn't it just a 24 episode show too?
Yeah. And then the last show is Elena the Traveling Witch, which if you've watched Violet Evergarden, you might like this as well. I think. But like, okay, so this is like, it's kind of Violet Evergarden-y, but a little different. Because it's a lot more like chill. It's not like, it doesn't give you like crazy emotional highs.
I never watched Violet Evergarden. I need to. It's really pretty looking.
Super pretty. One of the prettiest ever. Yeah, and like they're episodic shows. Basically, like every episode is just, you're introduced with, basically.
I could get down with that.
New characters, new scenarios. Things like that, and the stories are good. They're well written. So that's this season.
This is a good season.
It is. It's like a sleeper hit season, I think. Personally,
I don't think anybody was expecting Jujutsu Kaisen to be so good. It looks so fucking generic.
Yeah, that was my original opinion. I was like,
I thought. Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's weird, but I like it.
I'm just obsessed with the ED song.
Oh my god, the ED song's good. I think we gawked about it last episode.
It's sung by the same band who sung the Beastars opening. And holy hell, it's so funky.
Hey, Beastars season 2 is coming next year, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like January?
Yeah, I think we talked about this last episode too, but next season, I figured out that if I was to actually go through with every show that I want to watch, I would be watching 12 shows.
Good luck.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
It's supposed to be an easier season it's supposed to be an easier semester for me because I won't have math.
Oh, it's hard for me. So I don't think I'll probably die if I try all 12. So I'll
Yeah. I know that my hours at work are gonna change because as of like 5 hours ago, I got a text from my boss and he's like, "Hey, someone just quit," and I'm screwed. I know the other night shift person's thinking about lowering their days, which means I would pick them up, but otherwise they might take me off nights completely, which is fine if it works with my semester.
Yeah. I think it's so bullshit how you have so little control over your own hours a lot of the time.
I do have control. I could just leave.
Oh yeah, but no, besides that option.
I mean, I could just transfer anytime I wanted.
Oh, you took off your hood.
Yeah, it's getting hot. I need to do something about my hair. I haven't got a haircut. My supervisor asked me if I was living in my car because I hadn't shaved in like 4 weeks, and I had long hair. And I was like, "Dude, you're a prick." I said that to him.
Rude.
I liked my facial hair. I thought I looked I think I look a little older when I keep something like right here because it grows a decent amount right here. This needs to always go, but like when I have something right here, I think it's fine. And he's like, "I think you're living in your car or something. Do you need help?" And I'm like, "Shit, Randy."
That's when you say yes and accept the help when you don't actually need it.
He wouldn't actually give me money. He was just being a prick.
Oh.
He always has something to say to me. He's like, "Why aren't you in uniform?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I might offend the customer at 2 a.m. at the closed mall by not wearing my black tennis shoes instead of my gray ones." My main boss doesn't care.
That's
so
rude.
Yeah, I do need a haircut, granted. It's been a minute, but it's fine. Shit, I was gonna say something. You're talking about fluff. To me, Kaguya is like the big fluff show for me because it's just so funny and like cozy.
It's not fluff though.
Okay, fair enough. It may not be like fluff. Hey, it's getting season 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. Oh no, it was just
announced like 2 days ago.
Okay, yeah. That's. I mean, first of all, duh.
Yeah, I'm not like surprised. I'm hyped, but like I'm not like because like I knew this was gonna happen. Like, duh. I was just like, all right. It was a matter of when, not if.
But because both of us are manga readers, so we both know what's going on.
For the most part, I have not read the last like 50 chapters though.
So if you are not a manga reader, be excited.
You should be. You should be a manga reader because.
Oh yeah,
it's a really simple manga. I used to have a problem where I couldn't read manga because I just couldn't pay attention to everything going on, and I get that. I get that argument. I can't understand fights on there. I've started to now, but like Kaga's very simple. It's very simple to read. Yeah. And you breeze through it. You don't even realize that you go through a whole chapter in like a minute.
Yeah, I read all of Kaguya the night before an exam.
I read all of Kaguya and
myself.
Promised Neverland in like 2-day span. Promised Neverland might be my fastest manga binge, to be honest.
I think mine's Kaguya, just straight up. It's
Pretty
just
good.
or One Piece. I don't know.
And if you read Kaguya, no, it'd be One Piece just by proportion. But if you read Kaguya, you got to start from the beginning.
Oh yeah. They don't adapt some chapters. Like they just chose some ones to skip. Some of them are actually really good.
They skipped about half from season 1.
Did they? I don't think it was that much.
They skipped like 20 out of the 50 chapters adapted.
Really? Well, yeah. They're good.
So,
they're good.
Yeah,
they're all good. Everything in Kaguya is good. So,
yeah, I'm just excited because I'm pretty sure the opening is going to be done by the same people again. Like it has.
I'm so excited. Yeah, he's known as like the king of like love or something like that. That's in Japan. He's like really famous like love song singer.
I love that. I love that so much.
And if you just look at him, if you want an idea of like what kind of person this is, I have literally never seen him, and I don't know if anyone has ever seen him without sunglasses on. I don't think it's been done. I think if you take off the shades, there will be more shades underneath. That's just what will happen.
Behind these shades is another pair of shades.
Pretty cool, huh?
Reminds me of that Naruto episode. I love it too much. I wonder if it's gonna be another Funimation exclusive.
I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to watch it.
I have Funimation, but like I don't know why I have Funimation. Their customer support sucks. I've already went on a rant about why Funimation has fucked me, and there goes all our future Funimation sponsorships. But I'll totally change. I'll change my mind for the bag, Funimation. Hit me up.
Yep.
I'll promote the hell out of you for money.
Yep. I won't. I'm gonna stay true to my principles.
Funimation walks to you and says, if you advertise us to your 50 viewer podcast, we'll give you $1 million trillion.
Hey, 50 is a number. It's a number.
No, I would sell out for Funimation. Fuck it.
I'd sell it for damn near anything.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Where's the Clorox sponsorship?
Clorox?
Yeah, I'll take a sponsorship for graphing calculators.
I'll take it.
Hey, kids, did you know that you need calculators? Like, I would fucking sell out for anything. I don't have money. I mean, I do, but I don't. You can always use more in this economy.
I do, but I don't.
Okay. I'm going to do this next thing really quickly as possible because a shit ton of stuff got announced at a Netflix event. I didn't know Netflix had a Reddit account, by the way. Netflix themselves posted this to the anime subreddit.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like just their Netflix, the Netflix Reddit account /u/Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I'm looking it up right now.
So, Netflix has announced a shit ton of anime coming exclusively to Netflix because the anime CEO person that's in charge of anime at Netflix said they want to become eventually the go-to place for anime.
Ooh.
I'm open to it. I'm open to the idea they'll never get there. They'll never get there because there's no way all the stuff that Crunchyroll owns is going to become a Netflix exclusive, but Netflix is infinitely better than Crunchyroll. Changed my mind.
Well, can't they just buy Crunchyroll?
This is true, but Netflix is better than Crunchyroll in my opinion, and I don't think anyone can change my mind. Netflix has been pretty reliable to me.
I agree. Yeah.
And I know they're scummy when they raise their prices and stuff. They've announced so much. I don't even know if this is honestly the full list. But here's the following things they've announced. The Way of the House Husband, which I hear is a very popular thing. We can dive into these as we see fit. Vampire in the Garden, I don't know what that is. High Rise Invasion, Pacific Rim The Black. I don't know if there's other Pacific Rim anime, but this is a Pacific Rim anime.
There is.
Yasuke, I don't really know what Yasuke is. This is a re-release of the JoJo Bizarre Adventure spin-off. Thus spoke Kinshibi Rohan, which is about one of the most underrated JoJo characters. His stand is like one of my favorites.
He's not underrated. Everyone fucking loves Rohan.
Underrated in terms of the series, though. Like, he doesn't do anything, but he could, like, fuck up everybody, I feel like.
Okay. No, yeah, he's busted.
I love him. He's one of my favorite characters. And it's only 4 episodes, but it's like an OVA thing.
I'm really excited
for
that.
Cool. More JoJo content.
Mm-hmm.
Therme Rome Nove. I don't know what that is. Eden. Be the Beginning Succession. I know that Be the Beginning was a popular Netflix.
That's continuing.
They really should have named it "See the Continuation," but you know.
Fuck you.
Sorry, I stole that joke from Reddit. I want to watch Be the Beginning. I hear it's pretty good, like crime drama anime.
Okay.
This is one I'm excited for the most. Resident Evil: Infinite Darkness, the first anime based in the Resident Evil series. Big Resident Evil fan. There's more hits than misses these days with them, so maybe the anime will be good. Another Godzilla anime called Godzilla Singular Point. Spriggan. Rillick Huma's theme park.
Godzilla anime.
Yeah, it's like 20 million. No, I think it's just one. Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy and Baki Hanma.
Baki?
Baki Hanma. I don't know if that's like different from
different
Baki.
One. I think it's probably different. Okay.
There's like a lot of like. Okay, we can link the Reddit post.
That's
we can link the Reddit post in the description because there's a lot. Like they go into what each of the series are about. I'm personally not interested in most of those. Maybe Be the Beginning's sequel if I watch Be the Beginning. I'm interested in the Resident Evil anime.
Either way, that's a fuck ton of shows.
It's like anime. Netflix is stepping the fuck up.
I'm probably most excited for Way of the House Husband because
I'm excited for that.
Because my only exposure to it is through like memes and shit. But like people will post like on like meme subreddits and stuff, like just pages from there. And it's like it's some of the funniest shit I've ever seen, even though I've never actually read the series.
As a binge watcher, this is great because they're gonna drop it like Netflix always drops their shit.
Yeah.
Seasons at a time.
But I feel like, I think with anime, like releasing it weekly is kind of the wave, right?
Yeah, I mean Netflix could do that. I mean they do weekly releases for some things, but that's just not how Netflix usually goes.
Yeah. Because like a big part of it
until the whole season aired.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that with anime because a big part of it is the weekly discussion, right? Like it's like you're getting rid of like the social aspect of watching anime, which is a weird thing to say, but
you can argue the same thing for like live action series, but I'm just not into it as much. Like this is a big announcement that I want to talk about, even though it's not anime related. The fact that Dexter is getting a 9th season. I'm kind of glad it's weekly. I'm glad to be a part of discussions for that.
Oh,
weekly.
It is?
Yeah, it's a Showtime series.
Oh, good,
it's not a Netflix series. Yeah. I know you and I plan to watch that together.
Yeah. See, that's the good thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, I like this. I like weekly releases because
I'm gonna make her watch it. She has never seen Dexter, and Dexter's a great series for the most part. But Dexter is one of my favorite series, and the fact they've got the original showrunner back for this final season, they can redeem themselves.
Dexter is a great series. Asterisk.
I would argue that there's only one completely downright terrible season.
And that's season 8.
Yeah, but I would argue that the seasons that people consider bad are still pretty good. 7 is starting to fall off the wagon a little bit. 6 I thought was really good. The fact that Dexter's coming back at all, though, with the original showrunner, I have full faith that they'll do good. Like, for context, this is one of Alan and I's biggest shows that we watched together. Like, I'd already seen it, but we watched it again. Like, I watched it again with him.
I think so, too. Wait, aren't the actors, like, way older now, though?
Most of the characters aren't coming back, probably.
Oh, true.
I think that...
Well, I don't know. We really don't know, right?
Dexter's just one of the biggest shows for me.
Like, no information.
It's like one of the shows I just became absolutely obsessed with for a while, so I'm super, super excited for Dexter season 9. I just like when shows that I think had a bad or not an ending at all come back and get a chance to redeem themselves. Like 24 did not get a proper ending with season 8, and then they came back with season 9 and still didn't get a true ending, but it was a lot better than the season 8 ending for 24.
It's literally Dexter getting the Brotherhood treatment.
Yeah, so I think
pretty much.
And it also gets rid of the shitty theories. I'm not going to spoil the ending of Dexter. Even if I did, no one would believe me. If they were watching Dexter and I told them the ending, they would be like, okay, weirdo, that was a stupid fanfic you wrote. No, I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. I don't know how I segued to Dexter.
We were talking about...
The alcohol content in this? 9%.
Shows?
Okay, yeah, I was just... Because I think we had an episode, I think we talked about a while back, like shows we wanted to have another season, and I think we're talking about anime. Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah.
We did.
I think we did talk about that.
This isn't anime, but like, this is my number one show I wanted another season for. Breaking Bad didn't need another season. It's perfect. Everything else is fine. Dexter is this show that it's the one that got away.
Yeah, pretty much. It had a really ridiculously strong start.
Oh my god, season 1 is like a top tier season.
Like not even season 1, the first episode is like one of the most like draw you in type episode, like pilot episodes that I've seen.
For sure.
It's fantastic. It's just like super captivating. Like when you have a character who's like that, like entertaining to like when they monologue, basically, you know you're in for a good time.
And a lot of series, like if a series is a really captivating episode 1, it's really great. Mr. Robot, well, we haven't finished it. Episode 1 was super okay. I'm a sucker for main character narration in their brain. I don't know why.
I can't wait to go back to that.
The show You, like, oh my god, just I love narration in the head. I don't know why. I'm a sucker for it.
I think it's because it mirrors what you actually do in real life, right?
Yeah.
Like, I talk to myself. I'm a self-talker. I narrate my life when no one's around.
Alan and I watched a lot of shows together. We chose to watch Mr. Robot. Then school started, and we're like, oh my fucking god, we're going to have to put this on hold until we have time.
We'll get back to it.
We have
this is one where I actually don't... We're not going to drop this one. I'm like...
This isn't going to be elusive.
Like, those who shall not be named.
We'll get back to it. We'll definitely get back to it. We have some cool things planned for holiday for other people, too.
We do?
Yes. The other series that you and I are starting together.
Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, we do.
It's a limited series, just announcing it here. No one's going to be listening this far anyway. It's a limited series that Alan and I plan on doing for a month.
I completely forgot. But yeah.
We'll be doing it for a month. It's a limited time run. Ooh.
You just say it.
No, because...
No?
Because I need the views. It's going to be on my channel.
Okay.
If you do, I'll kill myself.
I'll say it. Right now. We're doing a show
that relates to stuff that people probably...
Okay, anyway.
Okay. Anyway, Netflix is really stepping up its game. Hulu's choice for anime is just like diet Funimation. That's all they have is like
there's anime on Hulu?
Yeah.
Like
what?
Some
shit. Like just stuff that you could get on Funimation, like Black Clover and stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't think anyone goes there for anime.
Crunchyroll does a crossover with HBO. I believe there's like 10 anime at a time that Crunchyroll will license
on HBO.
So what I believe happens, I could be wrong. I believe because HBO is not for anime watchers.
Yeah, duh.
Cartoon watchers and like the serious Game of Thrones. Crunchyroll does a crossover with them, and I think they give you like 10 shows at a time that they can like check out. So if you want to watch anime, like if you want to get into anime, they provide it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gives you a little sample taste of anime on there. I have no reason to watch anime on anything that isn't Netflix or Crunchyroll.
Yeah, same.
Except Amazon Prime.
I think I've watched one anime on Amazon. 2. Made in Abyss and Dororo. That's it. I had
to watch Made in Abyss on there. God, fuck that. We totally meant to watch the Made in Abyss movie between last episode and now, but we sure didn't.
We will. I promise we will watch the Made in Abyss movie and talk about it next episode. If we don't talk about it next episode, you can cancel me.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel you.
Please do.
I'm gonna pull up that tweet from
I've been waiting to get canceled. Please pull up a tweet from like 2014.
None of your tweets were controversial.
Say a nasty word. I don't think I have anything that's like...
I think you tweeted out something like, "Can I get a Big Mac?" And you said no. And you're like, "This isn't a McDonald's?" It was some stupid tweet like that.
Wait, that's my video.
No, you made a video based on some tweets. You also had some like anti-humor phase. You were like, "Welcome to McDonald's. Can I get a burger?" And you're like, "Yes." And
I have those tweets. I have them saved. Those are the most legendary tweets of all time.
My old Twitter had some really good tweets. I was thinking about using that Twitter again, but not really.
The real ones, remember. Twitter's
just there. I don't know. I've never posted on Twitter with the intention of like everyone's gonna see this, because sometimes I tweet as if no one's following, because you can just tell that I don't give a shit.
I literally did the exact opposite thing of what you just said like 2 hours ago. Because I put, that picture of the first place, second place doggo contest?
Yeah, that hurts my soul.
It's every time I see the picture, I find a new thing to laugh at, and it just destroys me. But like,
oh my god.
So I tweeted it out, and then it didn't get much attention. And I tweeted it out again, and I said, I'm not gonna stop tweeting this out until it gets a shit ton of likes. Do you people not see how funny this shit is? It's actually peak comedy, and it got a fuck ton of likes. It worked. Yeah, I did the exact opposite of what you just said. Twitter is a game. It's gameable, guys.
The one time I tried to make a banger tweet was when they announced Simon Belmont to Smash.
I can't remember.
Luigi fucking dies in the trailer, and I'm like, oh shit, they gotta add Goku to Smash now because they need the Dragon Balls. And then no one liked it, and I'm like, I'm never tweeting a banger again.
Your tweet flopped.
You know, and what's the worst part is someone probably tweeted something similar and probably blew up.
Oh, for sure. It
had all the material to make it. So actually, is there really a material? Because sometimes I see stupid shit. Like, I tweeted out something like, thinking about my morality of owning a goldfish. And I'm pretty sure I've seen a viral tweet similar to that. It's like, thinking about the morality of looking at my cat all day who's stuck inside, and it got, like, so many likes. And I'm
probably,
like,
it's just luck, man. It really is just luck. It depends on if... You need one person who has, like, 1 million followers to retweet it. That's all it takes.
Especially with the way Twitter works, man. You just, like... Sometimes it's like, here's a tweet from this guy. And it's like, who's this guy? Oh, he's a guy that one guy you have muted liked his tweet one time a year ago.
Yeah, it's
why'd
weird.
You do this to me?
Like, why am I seeing... Like, that's...
Oh my god, I unfollowed a guy that I thought was annoying. Like a famous account, and everyone I know follows it, so they keep liking it.
And they show you the tweet anyway.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
They should at least make it so that the people who you explicitly unfollow, they won't show you their tweets. Like, you can maybe see tweets from people you don't follow and never followed, but if you actually, like, clicked unfollow on someone, it won't show you their tweets.
You'd fucking think, man. But no.
Oh well. It's just... There's so many tweets anyway. It doesn't even matter that much. And I use TweetDeck, so they just zoom by.
Yeah, who fucking cares? Oh, the thought is gone.
What?
I've lost my thought. It's gone.
Okay, good. I'm gonna keep talking about Twitter.
What did you say to me?
Please look at the dog. Please go to my Twitter right now. Liz, shut up. Go to my Twitter right now and look at my doggo picture. Tweet. It's so fucking funny. It's literally the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I saw it earlier. I don't know if you heard what she said, by the way.
Didn't. What did she say?
I said my thought is gone, and she said I'm right here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, he's right there on the bed. Behind.
Yeah, he's chilling.
There he is. I see him. Hey.
He's a chillin'.
Hey.
Aren't they making a Dragon Quest anime? Isn't that based? That's like based on the games, right?
Ew. I mean, what? I don't know.
I heard they're making a Dragon Quest anime. I hear it's like pretty good. Well, if it's not out, I guess it can't be good. Did you know the Demon Slayer movie came out in Japan?
I didn't know the Demon Slayer movie came out. Please tell me about the Demon Slayer movie that came out.
Wait, did you actually not know?
Yeah, I knew. We talked about this.
Right.
I'm doing a thing.
Demon Slayer, unsurprisingly, crushed Japanese box office records by like 10 times.
It beat Spirited Away.
No, it beat Your Name.
Oh shit! It did?
Your Name? Yeah, Your Name was like 1.3 billion, which Violet Evergarden just beat. I'm pretty sure.
What? Really?
The last check I saw for the Demon Slayer Japanese box office was Demon Slayer has hit 10.5 billion yen. So it quite literally
is $10 million.
Yeah, and it's 10 times the amount that Your Name had.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Not surprised. Demon Slayer is the first series to outsell One Piece in 20 years. I'm
surprised because it's not. I mean, yeah, you're right, but I'm still surprised. It's like it's not. It's Your Name, dude. Come on.
I think
that shit was crazy.
I think the Demon Slayer movie has the potential to be the most watched anime movie in the US. Nah, Dragon Ball movies are really hard to beat, but
are you counting Ghibli?
Did Ghibli ever have official theatrical releases here? They've always had like Ghibli fests. I don't think we've had official theatrical releases.
Are you talking box office? Like in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because like every year, like the country does Ghibli Fest, which
Yeah.
we show Ghibli films in theaters. We didn't do one this year for reasons I couldn't explain. Couldn't think of a single reason.
Yeah, why? What's the reason? I don't get it.
Let me
Bad
actually
joke.
when is it coming out?
Next year, right?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, the highest grossing anime film in America was the Dragon Ball movie. But I might be wrong. So I think that Demon Slayer is going to pass it because My Hero Academia, Hero Rising, grossed a shit ton of... Oh, I'm sorry. Pokemon, the first movie. Yeah, that's never going to get beat.
Like the original one?
$85 million in America.
Holy fuck.
For an anime film.
In total or box office?
I don't fucking know. I'm just using a website.
I think that's probably a total number.
Spirited Away did 12.4 million here. Ponyo did 15.7. So I guess they do have theatrical releases. Dragon Ball Super Broly 30.7 million. Pokemon the movie 2000 43.8 million.
I think Demon Slayer can do it. Let's go.
I don't know that Demon Slayer can do. I don't necessarily think Okay, I haven't seen the Demon Slayer movie yet. I'm a Dragon Ball fanboy through and through. I thought the Broly movie was the prettiest movie we've ever seen. So if Demon Slayer is prettier, which it probably is, it's fine.
Yeah, I think
I
they can do it. I think they can do it. I believe. Let's go.
My opinion on Demon Slayer is the most cookie cutter generic response you could ever give to someone. Yeah, it's good. That's it. Like,
yeah, what else to say?
Like it's really good. It's like an 8
or 9. What
else
is there to say?
It's not like the jaw-dropping best series in terms of the story. It's beautiful. Like, I'm not going to pretend like it's not one of the best looking anime I've seen. I don't
mean,
think
everything about it is just clear from basically the first time you watch it. Like the first few episodes, you're just like, yeah, this is literally exactly what you're gonna get.
I don't think Demon Slayer is like top-notch best anime of the decade. But again, those anime awards,
apparently it's best animation of the decade. Thanks. I'm still not over that. Best animation of the decade. The decade. Yeah. But I have faith in Demon Slayer. I think it is that popular.
I think it'll break top 5.
Oh, for sure. No brainer it's gonna break top 5, I think.
Am I not? Because AMC Movie Theaters, which is the theater that's like around here, is thinking of filing bankruptcy.
Shit.
I mean, they deserve it. They're pieces of garbage.
Shit.
But then we went to a movie theater. I haven't been to a movie theater since March. The last movie I saw in theaters was Sonic the Hedgehog.
I haven't seen that yet.
I own a copy of it. I can just mail you the disc, or I could just burn it and upload it.
I think there's slightly easier ways for me to watch the Sonic movie than for you to mail me a copy of like the CD.
Yeah, slightly. Let me know if you figure out what the ways are.
What the what are?
Oh, the ways are.
Oh yeah, the ways. There are ways.
Sonic.
I cannot discuss the ways, but there are ways.
Do you know the way? Sorry, this alcohol content was 9%.
You're fucking high. What's it called again? Pumpkin pie?
Yeah, so it's brewed at the Johnson City Brewery. Spoiler, that's where I live. I don't like this one as much. They have a lot of like flavors they make. I like the smoothie ones they have. Okay, just for the record, as a beer snob, if you don't drink beer and you hear a beer flavor is called strawberry smoothie, I promise to God it doesn't taste like a strawberry smoothie. It still tastes like beer, but it tastes good.
I usually like flavored. Like, I like flavored vodka.
Flavored. Like this dead ass tastes like you poured beer into like a can of pumpkin and like it's good. It's good, but it's too pumpkin-y for me. Like this is like a one-time thing, you know what I mean? Like it's something like, oh, this is like fine, but I would never go out of my way to buy it again.
To be honest, when you just said that, I like threw up in my mouth a little bit.
You're not like you don't like pumpkin that much, right? Like you're not a pumpkin pie fan, as far as I remember.
I'm not huge on pumpkin. It's okay. Like it's not the pumpkin that's the problem. It's the combination of, you just said pour beer into pumpkin and drink it, and I was like, oh, it
does taste like a pumpkin pie, kind of with the beer flavor.
It's like weird, man. That's
the thing. I usually so my brewery allows you to taste beer before you buy it, and that's good since it's $20 for a fucking 4-pack. They didn't have a taster available for these, but I went ahead and bought one because they were selling out quickly, and I bought it. And I mean, I like it enough, but I liked the mango smoothie I bought better. I'm a beer connoisseur. I've discovered that since I've turned 21 and I think I've mentioned this like twice now in the podcast. You've heard it a lot. Since I've turned 21 and could legally drink, I no longer care about getting drunk on liquor. Like that was a party thing. I don't party anymore.
Oh, you outgrow that phase.
I like to drink beer that has a nice flavor. I don't really drink beer to get drunk. I would not want to put back 4 of these in one night. That's $20 to get a buzz.
Yeah, it's not.
I like drinking beer.
I like drinking.
Like it just tastes good.
I honestly just like lightly drinking and then doing the things that I would have done anyway. Like I had a lot of those nights in uni where you just like you sit together with people, you pop some like coolers basically, and then you just watch a show and it's really chill.
I liked wine coolers a lot, but ever since I started like changing my health ways completely, like it's not necessarily diet nor just the way I eat. Like the sugar content just fucking gets to me, man. I shake and I just get sick. Like I got a diet. No, yeah, I got a diet because I only drink diet soda now. If I have to drink soda, I want the caffeine, no sugar, and I like the taste of diet better. I got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast recently, and I loved Baja Blast my whole life from Taco Bell. I meant to get a diet one, and they gave me a regular one. I drank like half of it. I'm like, I'm gonna vomit. This tastes like just you've poured sugar into my veins.
I think it's a thing where the older you get, the more like sugar makes you want to die.
Only like sugar soda. The only soda with like sugar that I can drink is Sprite. Now.
Oh, that's an exception. I love Sprite.
The only you shouldn't drink diet soda. It's bad for you. But it doesn't. I drink it because I need caffeine, and coffee doesn't taste good unless you load it with sugar.
Unless you're a Chad.
Diet soda.
Unless you're a true man.
But I do like me a Diet Coke. I mostly drink water and sparkling water anyway. But yeah, my favorite soda it doesn't sit well in my stomach at all anymore. Like, I can't drink Mike's Hard and shit anymore. I just puke. Last time I got really wasted, I poured liquor into my Mike's Hard lemonades. That probably contributes.
Why would you do?
Because I was already half a fucking liter of liquor in, and I'm like, I don't know what left, right, up, and down is anymore.
Okay, so I'll just pour my liquor into this other alcohol.
Yeah, it was disgusting. I vomited. It was so bad.
Smart.
Yeah.
I kind of miss... I haven't drank in... Oh my god, so long.
I used to also
maybe a year.
Hear what people think about me drinking and stuff. Like my sister does not like me drinking, but like I think she's understood. She doesn't care anymore. I've gotten to the point that I'm finally at the point where I'm an adult. I don't give a shit if you don't like it, but I do.
Yeah, but also you're better at controlling yourself.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm like pouring out. I'm not an alcoholic, guys.
I think. Yeah, no, you actually did get better at controlling yourself. You used to touch one drop and then it was over, dude.
Well, I always
the night's over now.
Okay, but like when you're a teenager, you don't drink to drink. You drink to get drunk. You don't drink to just have a drink. That's why I go crazy.
That's a big distinction.
Also, you don't take a shot of vodka and be like, "Yep, that's it." Like vodka is not the drink you drink when you want to calm down. Like that's not whiskey drink.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to calm down, you drink whiskey or bourbon or something. You don't take a shot of vodka and you're like, that's all I want for the night. Just this nasty rubbing alcohol flavored bullshit into my system.
Actually, I do remember like there was like a Melee top 8 like where one of the players was basically like his coach was talking to the stream about how their new strategy for him to calm his nerves is just to take a shot of vodka right before. And it's like, it's not bad, actually.
It's fair enough, I guess.
I think that works. I think it actually works.
I streamed like a year ago now. I bought Sonic Lost World for $1, and I streamed, and the stream title was Sonic Lost World, but every time I hate the game, I take a shot. And like, you skip like an hour into the VOD, and I'm just like, like dying.
Don't delete that VOD.
I did a recorded round that never got uploaded.
DMCA'd.
I did a recorded round when I was 17 and I was really drunk in it. I never uploaded it. And I was always worried that if I uploaded it, someone was like going to get me in trouble for being drunk as a 17-year-old on video.
Oh my god, 17 feels like so long ago.
It was 5 years ago.
I mean, not only does it feel like it was a long time ago, but it was a really long time ago.
Like,
Jesus.
I made sure to never like tweet out that I was drinking or anything when I was like 17. I don't know. Like, I would not tell people I was drinking when I was under 21.
Really?
Yeah, I'd tell my friends, but I wouldn't like tell the public.
You tell me. You tell me literally every time.
My first experience with alcohol was my dad buying me Mike's Hard Lemonade. My second experience with alcohol was PAX East statute of limitations. We're all 21 now. PAX East 2016, and we went to a party filled with nobody that was 21, except for like 2 guys. And we all got really drunk. I'd never had liquor before. And they're like, here, take a shot of this. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, ugh.
That was your first, really? Or like your first like real...
I got fucking deleted too. And then I woke up and was like, milk. And then I'm like, oh no!
I think my first... I think I was probably 17 also. But it was like at like a little fucking potluck party thing. And I think it was my first was also Mike's Hard.
My 21st birthday was a little disappointing in the sense of a legal drink, because I already got my legal drink with you, like when I was 19 in Canada. I already came to Canada and got my first legal drink.
As far as I'm concerned, that's all. That's it. There's no 21.
And it was cool. I mean, I drank sangria with you, and it tasted really good. You and Marco. I drank sangria.
Where did we? Oh, at that restaurant. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys get not carded and I did?
Yeah, I came and visited you, like...
I was offended.
I came and visited you right before my 19th birthday, so we couldn't actually drink at a bar like I'd wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then for my 21st birthday, I ordered an Ichiban beer at a sushi restaurant. Sushi was great. The Ichiban beer just tasted like shitty beer. But I went to a liquor store, and I was like so excited to buy liquor for the first time. And then my 20-year-old girlfriend walked in with me and started asking questions, and I'm like, I'm going to get arrested on my first day of being 21. I'm calling you out.
That's cute.
Nothing. Yeah, because when I was 17, I walked into the liquor store with my dad, and they're like, are you fucking 21? And I'm like, I need a lawyer. Because like, I wasn't even touching anything there, so. Alcohols.
I have literally never not gotten carded. Ever. It's so sad. And I will continue to get carded until I'm like 45, probably.
The brewery I went to in Memphis, I won't name where, I walked up and I was like, do you need my ID? And he's like, I don't fucking care. No one comes to a brewery if they're not 21. And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. Nobody comes and gets fancy beer if they're underage.
Well, there's the strat. If you're under 21, go to a brewery. They'll let you in.
Yeah, my brewery around here IDs me.
All right, JK,
you have to go to the specific one I went to in Memphis.
Abort
before it's too late.
I'm literally gonna, like, what are you doing?
I said abort before it's too late.
Doing?
Before it's too late.
I'm not
to abort, because you can't abort soon in America.
How long have we been going for? Can we end the podcast?
No, listen, you get it?
I don't like this anymore. I hate... No, what?
No, so abort, like abortion, before it's too late. Because it's going to get overturned in my country.
Like Roe v. Wade?
Yeah. You ruined my joke, because you said abort.
Your joke sucks dick.
I know.
Your joke sucks dick.
Yeah.
Fuck your joke.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I made it myself.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I like your joke.
I just discovered I can lick my septum ring.
Can we please end the podcast?
Wait, don't we have more on the topic board?
Degenerated, do we?
Yeah, I'm sorry for being dumb this episode. I just need to let out some steam after this week.
And I like... Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't have anything on the topic board, but I'm sure there's other stuff that's happened. Wait, how long have we been going for? An hour?
Over an hour, yeah, I think. I'd be down to... You have anything else?
No.
Me either. Oh, I will say one thing. Oh, okay, I have a thing to say. Just one unrelated thing, completely unrelated.
No.
Today I took a nap. It was like a 2-hour nap. It's pretty standard. And and I decided, because I read somewhere that it's a good idea to put on like white noise. So I like found a YouTube video that's like a 10-hour thing of like just like rain. So I fell asleep to rain sounds, and it took like no time at all to fall asleep. And when I woke up, I felt like, oh.
Wait. Do you not use a fan when you sleep?
No, I usually don't do any like kind of noise or anything.
Wait, because like, how do you not like get hot? Why don't you use a fan?
I don't get hot, or it depends. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna get hot in October.
Okay, I use a fan at all times, but if it's cold, I'll just
All
turn
the
the fan
time?
around. I'll use the fan and turn it around just for the noise.
Oh, just for the noise. Okay. But like, no, like I've fallen asleep to fans and stuff too. Like I've also done that, but like they don't do it for me. I think the rain specifically is just like something about the rain just makes me like when I woke up, I was just like, I felt heavenly, dude.
Kind of makes me want to do that. I might have to put that on.
Literally try. I'm gonna do it tonight again, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and just be like,
You're gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, I hate everything.
no, I promise. I'm gonna be like, I've ascended. You know, I've like literally.
Yeah. You know about sleep cycles and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up after like a 3-hour. Like I went to bed and woke up for class one day, and I woke up at the end of my sleep cycle. So I was like, I'm up, bitches.
I love. There's no
After 3
better
hours.
feeling than that.
But then you hit the crash when you're halfway through your day when you wake up after 3 hours of sleep. You're like, oh. And then like you sleep for 10 hours and you wake up right when your sleep cycle started, and you're like, I do actually want to explain this weird dream experience I had today.
Okay, go.
So I was taking a nap, which was only meant to be 30 minutes, but it ended up being 2 hours, as you do when you're me. And I kept dreaming over and over that I was trying to get up from my nap, and it kept looping over and over and over. Like I'd keep getting up and then falling back asleep in the dream. And when I finally woke up, I'm like, what fucking year is it? I'm like, what fucking year is this?
You like Steins Gated your dream.
I fucking hate dreams where it's like not dreams. I fucking hate naps where you wake up and you don't know what fucking like plane of existence you're on.
Unless you fall asleep to rain sounds. I promise you. I fucking promise you. This is the way.
I'm gonna bet you $10. I'm gonna bet you $10 you wake up tomorrow and you feel like shit.
No. Okay, maybe, but I'm. This rain shit is literally like I'm hype about it. Okay, like literally.
Don't you have to get up at like 6:30?
I gotta get up at like 7 tomorrow.
Why?
But because I got to fucking. I'm getting my flu shot, and this is like the only time I had.
I was gonna say, I was supposed to ask you why you scheduled such an early time, but
yeah.
Makes sense.
Anyway, so like, yeah, this rain shit. I'm literally gonna wake up tomorrow and be blessed as fuck. I promise. Okay?
All right.
If I'm wrong, I will give you $8 million.
I only bet you $10, but I'll take $8 million.
I will. You can bet $10. I will bet $8 million. Okay. I will owe you for life. I promise. Okay.
Yeah, you also have to give me every paycheck you make. For
exactly.
At least 20 years.
Yeah. You have my word. On a video. On fucking it's recorded. It's gonna go up. It's public. Okay. I promise.
You made $50,000 a year, and you wanted to get $8 million. That way, you'd make what? You'd make $1.01 million. Assuming no taxes, it'd take you 80 years.
Yeah, that's how confident I am in this. Yep.
You really won't make $8 million unless you work unless you make over $1 million a year.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to do that then.
Well, if you make $250 a year, then every 4 years is $1 million.
$250.
$250,000.
$250 a year.
Every 4 years is $1 million.
$250 a year.
If you 4 times 8, 32 years to get $8 million.
If your full-time job was walking around cities and picking up loose change, how much would your income be?
Wrong podcast. It'd be a lot though. New York City, loose change. Yeah. Can I also rob homeless people?
No, since this is your job. No.
What if they're blind?
Because that's terrible, Tyler.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Okay, Jeez. You'd probably have a shit ton of money. If you were able to get every nook and cranny.
This is your full-time job, right? So, if you wanted to move to New York City, it's for your job. So, it'd be for the best.
Be a boring job.
It's a sick job, dude. Shut up.
No, I guess you wouldn't make a ton of money because I'm sure there's homeless people in New York who've tried this.
Yeah. I mean, no, but they're not, actively hunting. This is your full-time job, dog.
Could I get secret eyes that let me spot change on the ground?
Why the fuck would you assume that my scenario involves having secret eyes that spot? Jade
Oh.
on the ground.
That's not fair if I can.
literally said, it's just like if I said, like, what if
I would
your
not
job,
get a job at Google.
like, what if your job was to like pick up boxes off the ground? And you're like, okay, so in this scenario, do I get box powers given to me by God? Anyway,
I mean, you could. Thanks for listening to this episode of UAP.
thank you.
It was a little bit of a lighter episode in terms of topics, but yeah, hope you all enjoyed.
I'm gonna try my rain thing.
We'll see you next episode.
All right, see ya. Peace.